Can you believe it? To prove that humans and zombies can have children, I tied up a female zombie who still looked clean. Because the disaster struck suddenly, almost 90% of humans turned into zombies, but I unexpectedly triggered a romance system unrelated to the apocalypse appeared. At that moment, a stunning female zombie suddenly appeared, appearing in front of me without warning. I immediately realized the system seems to have no species restriction. Moreover, she is so beautiful. If I let her go like this, it would be too wasteful. Just as the thought occurred, I immediately pulled out a rope, seized the opportunity and swung it hard, accurately lassoed her. She screamed. The next second I stuffed a rag into her mouth. She smelled the human scent nearby. She immediately went crazy. She desperately used her head to get closer to me. I excitedly grabbed her hand. At that moment, the system notification sounded in my mind. Congratulations host for completing the hand-holding task. Target Xin Chang, female university student with no identity. Current affection level 0. Hand-holding reward 100 kilograms of raw meat. First kiss reward zombie virus vaccine. Complete conquest reward gene evolution potion. Seeing these rewards, my breathing suddenly became rapid. Just the starting 100 kilograms of meat is enough to feed me for 2.5 years, not to mention the other 2 precious rewards. But now the hardest problem is how to increase Xin Chang's affection. After thinking for a while, I tore the rag from her mouth. She immediately roared at me crazily, her sharp teeth clattering, sounding terrifying. I said nothing, directly pulled out a piece of raw meat from the system's face, and shoved it into her mouth. The roaring immediately stopped. She then frantically bit the meat. Seeing this, I sighed helplessly. Seeing her full of sharp teeth, looks like the first kiss reward is temporarily out of reach. At that moment, the next room door suddenly opened. A man and a woman walked out. The woman said, "We haven't eaten for 2 days. You have enough food to feed zombies. Can you share some with us?" They were a newlywed couple. The man is Xin Liang. The woman is Lin Wanci. They usually live on takeout, with no stored food at home. In my previous life I believed their sweet words, foolishly shared my food with them. I thought they would be grateful, but when I went out for supplies, they ransacked my room, and locked the door from outside. No matter how I shouted they wouldn't open. People like this ungrateful. How could I give them food again? But Lin Wanci in front of me could be useful. Just as the thought occurred, the system interface appeared. Name Lin Wanci married affection 0. Hand-holding reward 100 kilograms of fresh fruits and vegetables. First kiss reward a 120 square meter fully decorated apartment. Complete conquest reward a 1000 square meter luxury villa. Seeing these rewards, my lips slightly curved. This is 100 kilograms of vegetables and fruits. Although I don't lack food, but in the apocalypse, balanced nutrition is important. Seeing me smile, they thought I agreed. Xin Liang immediately asked for a lot. First give us 10 gene of pork, then 3 barrels of purified water. I almost laughed angrily. When did I ever agree? Even if I have more food than I can eat to feed dogs, I would never give it to you ungrateful people. After saying this, I directly pushed Xin Ching back into the room. Xin Liang gritted his teeth staring at me. Shocked by the start he wanted to act but feared the zombie next to me. Back in the room, I tied up Xin Chang, and opened the system panel. The result surprised me. Xin Chang's affection increased by 5 points. I instantly remembered the late apocalypse in my previous life. Those zombies who evolved intelligence. Could it be that Xin Chang will also evolve? And just for a little meat, affection increased by 5 points. This is much easier than courting a normal woman. Thinking this I pulled out a few more pieces of raw meat to feed him. Successfully raised his affection to 10 points. I originally wanted to keep feeding him, but seeing his round little belly, I stopped for now. After putting the rag back in his mouth, I started planning my next actions. 1 month after the zombie outbreak, the terrifying extreme cold will arrive. I only have about 20 days to prepare. The first thing to solve is supplies. Food and drink are the first element of survival. Next are warm clothes and medicine. These are easy to handle, but the most crucial is the safe house. I have no clue at all. The safe house must not only be sturdy, it must maintain stable temperature in extreme cold. Finding an existing building that meets all these requirements is almost impossible. As far as I know, there is no such place in the entire Binhai city. But at that moment, I had a sudden inspiration. Remembered Lin Wanci's first kiss reward. Immediately called the system in my mind. System, is the house you reward ready-made, or can it appear out of thin air? System responded, all reward houses are built out of thin air. Host can designate any construction location. What if I have special requirements for the house, like made of titanium alloy, and have a secret exit, and a warehouse and medical communication equipment? The system was silent for a few seconds. Host needs to provide building plans. Communication and medical equipment are not included. Host must handle them independently. This made me extremely happy. So my titanium alloy safe house has a chance. At that moment, a knock sounded at the door. Lin Wanci was standing alone at the door. No one came to open the door for a long time. She was anxious like on fire. The dark corridor on both ends. Who knows if a zombie would suddenly jump out. Just as she was about to give up, the door finally opened. Lin Wanci showed a joyful expression, but seeing the kitchen knife in my hand, she tensed up, quickly tried to explain. Don't misunderstand. I am not carrying any weapons. I squinted, looked her over from head to toe. Lin Wanci noticed I was scrutinizing her. If it were before, she would have slapped me already, but now she needed my help. She could only force a smile. I want to borrow some food from you. I disdainfully glanced at her. No, they won't let you suffer losses. As long as you lend me some food I will, but I am not falling for that. Then forget it. I will just close the door. Lin Wanci stayed still after hearing that. What? Aren't you afraid a zombie will suddenly jump out? As soon as I finished speaking, a zombie roar came from afar. Lin Wanci's face turned pale instantly. She had no choice but to enter. Just as I closed the door, she happened to lock eyes with Xin Liang diagonally across. Seeing I noticed, she immediately pulled her head back. I chuckled lightly, closed the door. Truly a natural hider. Excellent at ducking. Xing Sheng inside saw Lin Wanci, instantly became agitated. Lin Wanci instinctively stepped back in fear. To prove humans can fall in love with zombies, I tied up a beautiful female zombie. Why do you keep a zombie at home? Aren't you afraid? My expression remained calm. What is there to be afraid of? It's just a zombie. Her words made her involuntarily compare me to Shan Liang. Thinking if only my husband had my courage, she would not have to come here and suffer this humiliation. Thinking of this, Lin Wanci sighed. Tell me what you want me to do to get food. A few minutes later, she returned to the living room and shouted at me in a terrible tone. I did everything you asked. Where is the food? I slowly opened the refrigerator, deliberately letting her see stuff fresh meat. In that instant, a thought flashed through Lin Wanci's mind. Should I just knock him out? But reason ultimately prevailed. Actually, I had been guarding against her all along. Lin Wanci finally did not make a move, which made me feel a bit regretful. I almost could have cleaned self-defense. I took out one gene of pork and casually threw it in front of her. Her face was ugly staring at the meat on the floor. You are giving me only this little. It is already quite a lot. I originally planned to give you only half a gene. How could Lin Wanci know how precious one gene of meat was in the apocalypse? She only remembered when Xin Liang married her. The betrothal gift was 380,000, and her name was on the property deed. Lin Wanci took a deep breath, finally bending down to pick up the pork from the floor. She walked out with a cold face. Seeing her like this, instead of anger, I felt joy. The more she suffered, the stronger my sense of revenge became. Then I happily brought up the system panel. Both the house and vegetable showed its pending claim. Although 100 square meters is a bit small, I have a way to solve it. As long as I find another woman with similar status to Lin Wanci, I can expand based on the 100 square meters. The only trouble now is the design blueprint for the safe house. Fortunately, Beihai University might have architecture department survivors. It seems I must go out once. Early the next morning, I started scavenging for supplies. The primary target was 504 across the hall. I directly took out a wire and poked it into the keyhole, easily solving it in a few seconds. Just after entering the room, I heard a chewing sound coming from the bedroom. I tiptoed and pushed the bed door, only to see an old man with white hair gnawing on a corpse on the bed. I kicked him squarely in the chest, sending him flying directly, then rushed over and dealt him more blows. Approaching noon, I finally swept through all 6 rooms on the 5th floor, completing the raid, eliminating a total of 3 zombies, scavenging a box of malt juice, 7 bottles of miscellaneous pills, and a bucket of protein powder. Although the harvest was abundant, this sharp kitchen knife was completely ruined. Fortunately, I found a baseball bat. Swinging it a couple of times, it felt quite handy. On the other side, Lin Wanci and Xin Liang through the people witnessed my entire process of killing zombies. My crazy appearance made them both swallow hard. Secretly, they had not acted rashly before. Otherwise, they would have been long dead. Until they heard the sound of the door closing next door. Did the two dare to open their door and come out? They searched each room carefully, hoping to pick up any food I missed. I searched thoroughly. The two did not find even a single hair. Is that bastard a reincarnated locust, leaving nothing edible behind? I seem to have found a steak, but it was covered in mold. Xin Liang's eyes turned. Why do not you go asking for some food again? Lin Wanci's face was full of reluctance. We just ate yesterday. We are not hungry yet. Maybe we should not go yet. You are not hungry now, but sooner or later you will be. Do you want to wait until you feed all the food to the zombies before you are willing to go? Seeing her hesitate, Xin Liang immediately held her hand with sincere emotion. Why want to survive together with you? We will definitely wait for the rescue team. Looking at her husband's bleeding eyes, Lin Wanci gritted her teeth. Fine, I will go. As soon as Lin Wanci entered the door, she smelled an enticing aroma. At this time, I walked into the kitchen, soon coming out carrying a rice cooker. Inside was a full pot of stewed potatoes. I also opened a bottle of malt juice, sitting comfortably on the sofa and started eating. Lin Wanci was so tempted by the scent she kept swallowing, but seeing I made no sound, she could only stand there awkwardly. I ate 2 bites and suddenly remembered her. Almost forgot about you. Saying this, I got up to the plate, scooping some meat into it. Lin Wanci thought it was for her. Just as she was happily preparing to reach out and take it, I walked right past her towards the sofa. After pulling the rag off Shine's mouth, she immediately buried her head in the plate and started gobbling it down. Lin Wanci on the other side had a face full of embarrassment. She cleared her throat to change the subject. You cleared the entire 5th floor today. Yes, I am preparing to leave. Gather more supplies before going. Hearing this, Lin Wanci's eyes instantly lightened. What you are leaving? Zombies are everywhere outside. Where can you go? I smiled and did not answer. What can't bear to let me go? Hearing this, Lin Wanci's face was full of anger. Who can't bear to let you go? I wish you would die out there. But although she said that, her eyes hid a bit of worry. If I took all the food and left, would not she and Xin Liang starve to death? Tell me what do you really want from me? I want to exchange food with you. I could not help but sneer. I expected Lin Wanci to come again, but did not expect her to be so thick-skinned. In a blink 4 days past, I had already turned the entire building upside down, and during these days, Xin Sheng's appetite became increasingly terrifying. From being full with half a gene of meat at first, to now 2.5 gene not being enough to fill her teeth gaps. Yet her lower abdomen showed no sign of swelling. If not for the favorability rate continuously rising, I really would not want to eat her anymore. Regardless of whether she understood or not, I started threatening on my own. I have fed you for 6 days. If you still dare to have bad thoughts and bite me, I will throw you here to live or die on your own. After saying this, I removed the rag from her mouth. She did not roar like she did initially. Instead, opening her mouth, waiting for me to feed her.